like other developed economies, other developed societies, we're using more and more water. The average English citizen currently uses approximately 150 litres per person per day. That's 150 kilograms of water per day, directly. That doesn't count water that's embedded or embodied in transportation, clothing, or food. This is the water we tend to use directly for drinking and cooking, for hygiene, for washing our clothes, for washing our dishes, for keeping our houses clean, etc. That's 150 kilograms of water, or a mass roughly equivalent to twice me. I'm about 75 or 76 kilograms, and so that's about 2 of me in mass. And I challenge anyone listening to actually carry 2 of me around as a way of coming to grips with just how much water that actually involves. And unfortunately, although 150 litres per person per day seems low when compared with, say, the United States or Canada, where per capita per day use is over 300 litres per person per day, it's high compared to many of our European neighbours, as low as 110 or 120 litres per person per day in Scandinavia or in Germany, and astronomically high compared to most of the rest of the planet, where even countries that are at middle levels of economic development tend to have per capita consumption rates of perhaps half what we have. So the onus is on us to drive our use down. That's certainly important. And in fact, the English government has set a target of about 120 litres per person per day as the per capita per day target they would like to achieve in coming decades. How we do that, how we reduce water use from 150 litres per person per day to 120, of course, is going to be quite difficult. It involves a number of things that are mostly about behavioural change. But then the question becomes, is that enough? If we get down to 120 litres per person per day, can we sit back, relax, and say, well, job done? Unfortunately, the answer is probably no, for several reasons. The first reason involves the volatility of climate change, which I mentioned a few moments ago. The volatility of climate change means that available water resources are going to be highly variable in time and across the space of England and Wales.